So we talked about the connection, mindfulness and happiness. So I'm asking you, in a non-controllable, in a miserable situations, how can we be happy?
And how mindfulness is connected to it, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. We have all gone through the pandemic time. We were under quarantine. It was one of the most miserable and uncontrollable times ever in our life. And it is the best example to the VUCA environment, which is volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. And despite all, we somehow found a way to maintain ourselves and to function. Now, I will quote John Kabat-Zinn's words. If you can't stop the waves, or what he says, you can't stop the waves, but you can learn how to surf. So what we did during the pandemic under quarantine somehow found our way to maintain ourselves. Some of us got into producing creative art, reading, writing, music. Some of them got into cooking. A lot of people baked bread, I remember. A lot of people wrote articles and books. It was the most fruitful era despite the VUCA moments. We were actually, I myself as well, we were all somehow immersed back into our inner states, which we were more mindful about the news that we were receiving, the things that were happening, and we were taking each moment at a time. This is a perfect example of a mindful state, that we were aware of what's going on. And we were not in a constant doing mode, which we were not running here and there. We were more in a slow motion. And we wanted to be in a positive mode. We were less in a judgmental mode. We were more in an accepting mode. I don't know if I'm right, if it resonates with you in that moment of time. And we were also more in accepting things as they are. At the beginning, we were rejectful. We were resisting to the things that were happening. But after a very short time, we started accepting things as they are. And instead of fighting against the waves, we learned how to surf with them. And it's not about pushing away the unpleasant moments or experiences, but embracing them and how we can work along with them. So I see mindful state of being with all of its focused attention, acceptance, with purposeful, intentional attitude, embracing the moment, is somehow the mindful state of being, is somehow the philosophy towards mitigating with unpleasant moments. It's not to make us happy, but at least relieve us from the pain and the misery of those moments. I don't know if it makes meaningful to you, but it does to me.
It does. It does. Thank you.
Good, good. I'm happy.